Okay, gang, Danny Drummond. It is October 3rd, 2020, and I want to catch everybody up a little bit with my weight loss, my jogging, a little bit of everything. And I'm going to go through the Reader's Digest version of this right now to try to keep from boring everybody. On July 5th, I weighed in at 250 pounds even. Went on a keto diet and got down to 200. After 8 weeks, got down to 223.4. Went on vacation to Aspen. My wife and I went to Aspen for a week. Had a great time there. Threw away all the diet stuff. Put on about 6 pounds. And over the last couple of weeks, slowly dropped the weight back off. And I weighed in the other day at 223.2. So I'm actually down to my lowest weight, my pre-vacation weight. Got it back down plus a couple ounces. I'd really intended to go back on a full keto diet, and for some reason it's just never worked that way. I think I'd call it more of a low carb diet, and but just never really got down into ketosis. That's my own fault. The stuff I've been eating. Had a hard time getting off vacation mode, but also I've had some really incredible things happen with my jogging, and I got to where I was running, and anybody, all 5 or 6 of you who have watched these videos, saw to where when I got back into jogging from scratch, I'd get to where I can go about a quarter mile at a time, then a half a mile, and then I got to where I could go a mile, and it was just killing me. Finally, I would eke out a mile and a quarter, and I was just out of gas. I was dying. And the incredible thing about it is I went on vacation, went to Aspen. My wife and I were there for about a week, and we came back, and of course, like I said, we threw away all the diet stuff. Came back, plenty of rest, and got back to going around the track, the same place we do out there in Nocatee. We go out there. We do about usually 4 miles a day of walking, and I'll try to get my jogging in there too. And when we first got back, I decided to go do some jogging, and I thought, I'm going to see if I can make myself. I feel good. I'm going to see if I can make myself do a mile and a half today. So I went out and did the mile and a half, and I really felt good. And I turned around and I told my wife, I said, gee, I did my mile and a half. This is incredible. I feel great. And she says, well, go keep jogging. I said, no, I'm going to kind of stick with the plan. So, we finished up our walk and went back. And so the next time I went out, I decided, well, I'm going to go see if I can get that mile and a half in. And I did 2 miles and really felt good. I was getting tired at the end of 2 miles. So after a few times of doing 2 miles, now this is going from barely able to do a mile, maybe a mile and a quarter, dying to do a mile and a quarter, and now I'm doing 2 miles and still feeling good. So something happened. I don't know if it's from the rest, from eating more carbs. That could have had a lot to do with it. That keto diet, living off fat and ketones instead of carbs and sugar, could have really been hampering things or slowing things down. So, and the other day I went out and actually did 3 miles, and I felt pretty good doing. Now, and then I went out 2 days ago, Friday evening, and today is Saturday. So I guess I went out Thursday evening. And, it's scheduled I said I didn't want to do 3 miles and another 3 miles. Just want to kind of take it easy. So Thursday evening I did 2 miles. Felt pretty good. Rested Friday, and here today it is Saturday. And we went out to do our walk, and I thought, I'm going to go see if I can get in 3 miles. And, after about 2.5 miles, I was really getting tired. I said, I'm going to force myself into doing some more. So I did a little bit more. I decided I was going to go to the end of this particular road. So it turned out, and I was running out of gas. I could have gone a little bit more, but I was really running out of gas. 2.66 miles. But you know, that's not bad. I'm 65 years old, haven't been running for a while, and I went from a few weeks ago couldn't barely do a mile to all of a sudden now 2.66 miles, and you know, I'm getting tired, but I'm feeling pretty good. Also had some issues happen, and I'm going to put this, and I might add a little bit more over to, I'm going to put this on my other channel. I am just starting. It's called Old Guy Jogging, and I'm going to start putting more on that has really just to do with my running, and the beginning of this quest to do the Gate River Run. That's going to be in sometime in March. So going from pretty much zero to doing the 15K, which is 9.3 miles in March. I'm going to want to do that. And just like this thing I've been doing for the keto diet, is really, you know, there are millions of people, experts out there that are doing videos. When I did the keto diet, it was more or less, I wanted to do it from day one, week one, and keep going along for anybody who is thinking about doing it, and let them make up their own mind. I'm going to kind of give my experiences and let them decide whether they really want to do this or not. And it worked for me. It had its ups and downs, but it worked for me. So, the jogging is working very well too. So I'm happy with the way things are going. So anybody who is watching the videos, I think I've been, and right now as far as the diet, I think I'm kind of just going to stay on the low carb diet, and eventually I may get into the keto again. You know, I'm just going to watch to see how the weight's going. As long as it's moving in the right direction, I'm going to be doing okay. But first of all, this episode is brought to you by Sands Neck Gaiters. Are you tired of those ugly, drabby-looking masks you're having to wear? Are you suffering from facial injustice? Well, try a Sands Neck Gaiter. They are infused with minute amounts of 99.9% pure silver to make them cost more. Right now, you can get one for $49.95 plus shipping and handling. And if you order two, you get that second one for $49.95 plus shipping and handling. Order a Sands Neck Gaiter. That's a cure for facial injustice. Okay, so that's a wrap for this time, and I will make another video next week, let you know how I'm doing, because right now I'm still going to experiment with the carbs and the keto thing. And in fact, right now, you know, I'm drinking a rather high carb beer right now. Stella Artois. It may have a sissy name, but it's a real man's beer. So, you know, the carbs, the diet and everything, I'm still going to try to keep the carbs on a low carb diet. I'm not really going to try for the ketosis right now. Keep the calories down and try to see how I can do with my running. So appreciate your time. Appreciate it if you will like the video. If you like it, if you don't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. I'm not sensitive. And subscribe. Kind of like to see some more subscribers to this, and I'll try to keep these things from being too boring. So appreciate it. See you next time. I'm Danny Drummond. This episode is brought to you by Stella Artois. It may have a sissy name, but it's a real man's beer. Stella Artois. Okay, here we go. Take 22.